The world of gaming. I don't know much about it, but it seems that it can be really scary at some points. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and today we're counting down our list of the top 10 dark Roblox theories that are confirmed to be true. Coming in at number 10 is Guest 666. Guest 666 is an infamous account that sparked many stories within the Roblox community. Some users have claimed to see this guest in games who behaves erratically or spreads chaos. Now there are various spooky tales about Guest 666, with some claiming the account is haunted or cursed. It was rumored to have admin commands in any games they joined, even ones without admin built in, and whenever a player hovered their mouse over a guest image when viewing game servers, their name used would appear as an evil guest instead of a friendly guest like it normally does. Now for Guest 666, there isn't an exact date available that could tell us when it came into existence. It's possible that the legend has been going around ever since guests were created in 2008, making it one of the oldest myths to date. Now along with players experiencing Guest 666, there are also many alleged sightings on YouTube as well that add to this spooky player. Number 9. John Doe and Jane Doe mystery. John Doe and Jane Doe are official test accounts created by Roblox CEOs David Baszucki and Eric Castle on June 25th, 2005, although their join dates are listed as February 27th, 2006. The name John Doe refers to an anonymous male, and likewise Jane Doe refers to an anonymous female. John Doe's user ID is number 2, while Jane Doe's user ID is number 3. Despite not having logged onto Roblox since 2006, John Doe and Jane Doe possess user badges that were created in 2012 and accepted friend requests from users who joined in 2008. The community has spun scary stories and conspiracies about these accounts, suggesting they are controlled by hackers or are part of some dark secret within Roblox. Now there was a rumor that they would come to life and hack users on March 18th of every year, though it's never been proven. Now have you ever had an experience with these two? If so, let us know in the comments down below. Number 8. The cursed Roblox games. Some users have created stories about certain games or places within Roblox being cursed or haunted. These can range from games where strange occurrences happen, like avatars acting on their own, to mysterious figures appearing in the background, or eerie messages popping up during gameplay. One user spoke of their experience saying, "I tried to leave the game but I can't. I even tried shutting down my PC and I can't. I started to freak out. All sort of crazy things started happening. Disturbing music was playing, I kept getting teleported to random directions, and finally Roblox kept opening and closing. I started to scream when my PC crashed. I couldn't turn on my PC, I kept trying every day, but I still failed. I had to get a new PC, but whenever I open Roblox, I feel a weird presence of a ghost behind me. My account was also lost as if it got deleted or something." Now this user also added that if this happens to you, try to forget whatever game you were playing, because the more you remember it, the more your Roblox gets worse. So just be careful when you're out there joining games, because you don't want to join one of the cursed ones. Number 7. The sad story games. Within Roblox, there's a genre of sad story games, which often contain dark themes or tragic narratives. Now some fan theories suggest that these stories are based on real life events, or that playing them can trigger strange or unsettling events in the player's life. Now it's somewhat disturbing, as young people can choose from sections of sad games, and some are more on the melancholy side, such as a grassy field where it's raining with soft music in the background. However, others include gravestones and the option for a player's character to cry or weep. Then there's a game where your avatar can sit down in a basement with a ladder and a pile of boxes in the darkness. Called the Depression Room, it even has a sign above the door confirming this. Now your character automatically bows their head once they're sat in the seat. From that room, you can take a lift to the top of a skyscraper where your character stands by the railings looking out over the word alone in blue on an opposing building. Now that is just creepy. Number 6. Hidden messages and symbols. In various Roblox games, fans have pointed out what they believe to be hidden messages, codes, or symbols that might hint at darker underlying stories or secrets. Now, these could be anything from speculated ties to secret societies to hidden narratives about the game's characters. Not to mention, there have been some disturbing finds that are not age appropriate. Brianna Tomes, who is 17, spoke out about an NSFW corner of the game she found. It looked like a bedroom that I joined into, and then I saw morphs on the side, so I was like, oh, I could be like a dog or something, and then I clicked on it and it said male and female, and then as soon as I clicked on the female, it had like their chest and stuff, but they're naked. What she was describing was her accidentally joining a virtual strip club on Roblox. The digital spaces, also called condo games or scented games, are user-created X-rated digital experiences where players can remove their avatar's clothes, make them simulate lewd acts, and even accessorize them with inappropriate toys. Now this is just completely disturbing, as anyone could stumble upon this at any time. Number 5. The Backrooms. Inspired by the broader internet creepypasta of the same name, there are several Roblox games attempting to recreate the Backrooms. Now the Backrooms are an alternate dimension, but one that is not like many other alternate dimensions in the universe. While others seem to be pocket dimensions that are linked to our own reality, the Backrooms runs deep inside our own reality, meaning there is no physical way to enter it. Rather, a person enters the Backrooms when in a state of deep despair or during sleep. Ending up in the Backrooms is said to be the fate of those who accidentally no-clip through reality into another dimension. Now it's described as an endless maze of randomly generated office rooms and other environments. Now, multiple users on Roblox have created a Backrooms game. In the game, players have to traverse through and survive 4 different stages of the Backrooms. Now these Backrooms include terrifying creatures, and there have been stories of players getting trapped in these games, unable to leave even after logging off Roblox. Number 4. The Red Room Theory. Some players have created and circulated stories about a so-called Red Room within different games on Roblox. Now these rooms are said to be hidden very well and can only be accessed through a series of complex steps, different for each game. Now according to these tales, these rooms are creepy and often contain unsettling messages or images, and some even claim that they're used for communications among hackers or other ill-intended individuals. It said one day a player named 24112341 made a game called The Red Room. Then a few weeks later, the player got terminated. Nobody knew why he got terminated, but some people said it was because of the Red Room. Now it was open for a while, but then suddenly closed. A group of hackers decided to hack the game so it was open again and forced an innocent player to play it, and they were never heard from again. Then the hacker went in and played the game, and let's just say it wasn't a happy ending. Number 3. The Deadzone Creepypasta. Deadzone stories originate from a now removed zombie survival game on Roblox. Deadzone was a post-zombie apocalypse survival game created by Deadzone Zach, featuring a variety of survival items which players could utilize to survive. Now although it had a strong start, the game was rarely updated or improved, and experienced a sharp drop in active players only a few months after Deadzone's release. Now Deadzone's final update was released on July 10th, 2014, providing minor bug fixes and balancing the stats. Now by September 2014, it appeared that Deadzone Zach abandoned the game, completely halting any further updates. Why did he do that? Well, it said that certain areas in the game, called dead zones, were where players would disappear, never to be heard from again. Now the narrative continues by saying that the missing players weren't just inactive, instead they disappeared in real life. Yeah, maybe it's a good thing the game was closed. Number 2. The Crybaby Lane game. Now this theory revolves around a now non-existent game said to be so terrifying that it was removed by Roblox administrators. Now according to the story, players who entered the game would hear unsettling sounds and witness disturbing images. Some variations of this legend suggest that the players experienced bad luck in real life after playing the game, or that they couldn't stop thinking about the game, drawing them back repeatedly. While there's no evidence that this game ever existed, this story has taken on a life of its own within the community, and it sounds absolutely terrifying. And coming in at number 1 is The Last Online 666 Days Ago myth. Now in this eerie theory, some players claim to have encountered profiles showing Last Online 666 days ago, despite the user being active and present in the game. Now these accounts are said to exhibit strange behaviors like sending cryptic messages or causing glitches in the game. Then there's server 666. It's said 2 people went to go play it and press quick play. Everything had started normal normal, but then they started to feel like they were being watched. They said there was a forest near their base and there was a big cave system. It was almost night and it was only them until the second player looked in the player's menu when it said 3 players. Later they went exploring and they found red clay on the floor everywhere, and when they knew it they were teleported to the coordinates -6660, -666. And they went back to spawn and saw a creature disappear after 1 millisecond, and they started to see black crosses and dark trees. The sky was turning dark, they were confused until they saw it staring at them from a black tree. They then got teleported to the void, falling into it, and as they faded away into the darkness, they got jump scared by it and it left a sign saying you will never escape. It seems like anything with the number 666 in the Roblox world is bad news, so I would just stay away from it. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 dark Roblox series that are confirmed to be true. Did you know about any of these theories? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace.